Hey guys, glad you found the new stream. Sorry about that. I can't even stop the old stream. Like it says it's live right now and I can theoretically watch it, but it's just a blank screen. And I don't know what that was. I have plenty of battery on my phone and I don't know, it got overwhelmed, I guess. So anyway, let's run this train through the reverse loop and then we'll finish up pretty soon here. I was towards the end of the stream anyway, so and this is the reverse loop, and I just have the tunnel skeleton in right now, so we'll see how that looks. Oh, no we won't. Hold on. Dang it. Alright, sorry guys. Actually, that was the reverse loop there, so that definitely maxed out the reverse loop for sure. Try to hold you guys here. I found though, although not a suggested method for sure, that if you put a thin piece of tape over the reverse loops, as long as you don't have a DPU and another locomotive cover both joints of the reverse loop, then there really is no problem. You can run as many cars over, even while a locomotive's sitting over the reverse loop. The joint, if you know what I mean, the connection between the reverse loop and the normal main line. That was very poorly explained, but I have found a way around. Oh, there goes the hopper. Alright. Yeah, now it is the DPU. It's really more helpful upgrade for sure. So yeah, I probably will have to go play around with the back EMF settings. Here's our DPU all the way back here. So it was doing a great job helping upgrade. But it does have a bit of a push on level, ground, or downgrade. So it's not really helping right now at all. So anyway, sorry to cut it so short there. But that's probably all I'm going to do for tonight, because I do have sort of short time. Sorry, I'm going through questions right now. It always sounds like I don't know what I'm going to say next, but I'm trying to read and talk. So, oh, Carl asked about the cars. All your, yeah, all the cars are fairly weighted. I have a couple of light ones. In fact, the lightest car I had was that Walther's mainline UP 2-bay hopper. That thing had some problems, but I have sold it, not because of that. I like the car. It definitely needs some weight. Everything else, though, is weighted, I think, fairly closely to the NMRA specs. And I'm trying to think. The lightest thing I have are these Maxi ones back here. Not there. They're the last cars on the train, which is convenient. So these guys couldn't cause any problems tonight. But these, I did keep a single level of containers in because I thought they might be a problem. So they're awesome cars there. However, they're super detailed, which is really cool. So good to have. I didn't do the weathering. I need to retouch that. This is how I bought them, so got to do that soon. And then someone asked, yeah, Sean's asking about grade crossings and signals and all that. That is not up yet. It is, of course, in the plans for the future. I think I'm doing things a little differently than others would do it, just because I've prioritized things the way that it works for me. So the suggested method for layout is probably to get all of your signaling and control stuff in first before you even think about scenery. But I don't know. I've anticipated sort of a shortened time frame to work on the layout. I wasn't at the point that I thought I would be, so I made sure to prep everything underneath the layout. I have all the wiring in place that I need, so it should be plug and play with the signals and grade crossing, gates, and all of that. Of course, the key word being should, and I hope I'm not jinxing myself by saying that, because inevitably there will be some troubleshooting. But yeah, I will probably get quite a bit of the scenery done before you see any significant signal work or anything like that. But I do plan on it, and I have mapped out the control panel. Someone just asked me to show them the ESU system connected with the layout. Before I even pan down there, once again, forgive the mess. I swear I don't keep it like this always, and especially not when I'm working on it, but sometimes this is what happens when I'm prepping for the live stream. I just sort of cram everything back here. Oh, yeah, Carl was looking at the clock. I don't think that thing's turned an arm in years. But, shoot, what was I saying? Yeah, so on the note of signaling and control and all that, I did this over the summer. I mapped out exactly what I'll need on this panel here with regards to like Digitrax components, so like BDL 168s, what am I thinking? Probably the PM42 for blocking. And what else? What else did I have? Probably an SE8C in there or two. I can't remember exactly the plan I came up for here, but I do have it on paper. You'll see these are all the sub buses I have right now coming into my terminal strip there. Right now, they're just daisy chained together, so everything's connected right now. They're not isolated, but ultimately they will be. This is my power going down to the ESU system. Okay, and that's good to hear. I wasn't sure what people's opinions were on the Digitrax components, but it seems like that's the way to go, and ESU seems to work well with Digitrax components, aside from their decoders. For whatever reason, the decoders act up from time to time. But anyway, that is the cab control box right there. It has the front light cover off right now. and it looks like a little bit of dust on it. So that's got power out for the programming track and my main line. And then this is the 7 amp booster that I should really clean off here, that you see. And then over here I have 2 power supplies. I don't remember which is which. One I think is 480 watts and the other is 360, and then the amperage is relative to that, so I can't remember exactly. But those power my LED lights for the lower level, and then the upper level lights are powered via ceiling outlets. So this is the command station there, as I said, and those are my terminal strips for my sub buses, and then eventually I'll have Digitrax components here for signaling and detection, because I need to have block detection as well. So I just built this quick little box last summer, really quick, easy project, and I think it should organize things fairly well. So hopefully that answers some questions for people, but I am totally ignorant when it comes to that stuff, so I'm just sort of chipping away slowly when I can and learning as much as I can as well. All right, so that is probably about all I have time for tonight. Here's one last glance at our magnificent train that honestly gave us really no problems. I forgot to turn out up at Belmont, which is why I had to stop there. And then right at the last moment we had a grain car come loose here. That's because the DPU was pushing a little too much. So alright, I am gonna sign off now. As usual, we will have another live stream next Friday, and I really apologize for the disruption. It looks like about half of the viewers probably didn't get the hint that I'm on another stream now, so I gotta figure out what that problem was, and something tells me that other stream is still going somehow. I don't know what's up with YouTube. So anyway, guys, sorry if I missed any questions. I'll go through and try to answer those later. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had a bit of fun. I tried to come up with something slightly different than what we've done. No guarantees for next week. I don't know. I mean, I'm planning on getting work done on the layout, but the odds that I'll actually show you something different than running trains during that stream is probably pretty slim, unless you guys think of something, or I do, something that would make sense to show during a live stream. But it seems like everyone sort of enjoys the train running aspect, but of course it could get a little bland if I just keep running the same trains and locomotives and stuff like that. So I will get to work this week on pushing forward with the scenery, among other things, and hopefully I'll have something to share with you. And of course, always stay tuned for normal layout updates on the channel, of course. So thanks for stopping in, everyone, and I will see you next week.